Chris Smith, the leading voice for the pro-life cause and for the unborn across the United States, Representative Chris Smith of New Jersey.
I thank my good friend for yielding and thank her for calling this very important special order. For 2 decades, I, along with countless others, have been moved, inspired, and motivated to defend the weakest and most vulnerable among us by the remarkable life and pro-life witness of Father Frank Pavone. Ordained to the Roman Catholic priesthood by Cardinal John O'Connor in 1988, Father Pavone celebrates 20 years since the founding of Priests for Life, the organization he so effectively leads. A prolific writer and gifted speaker, Father Pavone takes the gospel message of love, forgiveness, truth, and reconciliation both to friendly audiences who draw encouragement from his messages and to those, especially post-abortive women, who suffer and are in deep pain. I've heard Father Pavone challenge priests to more robustly defend the sanctity of life, especially in their homilies. In promoting the gospel of life, he insists no venue should be forsaken or ignored. Whether it be from the pulpit or in the public square, Father Pavone couldn't be clearer. Speak out with candor, clarity, and compassion. Silence is not an option. Silence, I've heard him say, does a woman contemplating abortion no favor whatsoever. She needs pro-life options, real alternatives, presented in a meaningful way. She needs understanding and genuine support. And others who might help her need to know that their willingness to assist might be the difference between life and death. In like manner, Father Pavone and Executive Director Janet Marana are unceasing in their efforts to tangibly aid post-abortive women who often suffer not only physical damage from abortion, but lifelong negative, emotional, psychological, and spiritual consequences. The Silent No More Awareness campaign provides a safe place for women who have had abortions to grieve and find peace. Amazingly, Father Pavone also steadfastly reaches out to the actual purveyors of death in the abortion industry. This good priest sees not just the abortionists and their enablers committing violence against women and babies, but what might be if we genuinely care about their souls. Father Pavone reminds us that we are to pray for them, care for them, all while tenaciously opposing the deeds that they do. Abby Johnson, a woman who ran a Planned Parenthood abortion clinic for 8 years in Texas, said of Father Pavone, and I quote her, has been a staple in my house for many years, even during my Planned Parenthood years. Every week I would record and watch Defending Life on EWTN. I enjoyed watching him, even if I disagreed. I loved how outspoken he was and how he didn't seem to live in the gray. You know, everything seemed black and white for him. Right and wrong was clear. Abby Johnson goes on to say, I remember watching him during the Terry Schiavo tragedy. I was drawn to his gentle spirit. I had seen 2 sides of him, or was it? One side was so unabashedly, unapologetically, and passionately against abortion. The other was a man who had an incredibly compassionate heart and a kind spirit. This was the man who was helping a family grieve the loss of their daughter. But now I see they are the same. Father Frank is for life, all life. His compassion for life fuels his passion. Mr. Speaker, Priests for Life turns 20, doing best what it has done so faithfully, defending the least of these as if it were the Lord himself. I thank my good friend for yielding.